Hi friends! So as you can see from the background, this video is going to be all about PTE. And this has been highly requested by the people that I know, like coworkers and friends. Whenever I get asked if I already took my PTE exam and what is my score, I always get asked about tips, my resources, what did I do, etc. Finally, I got a time to compile everything, like the links, resources, and maybe tips as well, personal tips, because just a disclaimer, I'm not a PTE expert and also I'm not an English expert. So all the things that I'll be sharing with you is basically from my personal experience. Going back, so I'll be publishing that on my website, on my blog, yourcreativesiren.com. I'll be posting a video, like a part two, when that blog post is up already. I took my PTA exam last year, August 26, 2024, and it's valid until for 2 years. And I got 90 overall score. I also got, wait, I can do this. Yeah, 90 in listening, reading, speaking, and writing. I'll be doing the videos, the PT videos in English because some of my coworkers and the people who ask for this are from other countries. Okay, so story time first. I took my PTE exam, I think earlier than I should, because during that time it was really hard to find a schedule for PTE exam. I even know someone who even flew to Melbourne just to take her PTE exam there because there's no available schedule in Perth and she needs it ASAP, I think. So during that time, I think I booked June and the earliest schedule that I can get is August. And I think this is the earliest date that I can get. That's why when I saw, okay, it's available and it's Monday, because Monday is my only rest day during that time. And I only had 3 days to prepare. Why? Because during that time, there was semester break. I was taking advantage of being able to work for 40 hours per week. So, mas nag-work ako than to study. And, nag-absent ako from work ng Sunday. Like, I allotted one full day to study everything. And then Friday, Saturday, like whenever I come from work, I will study whatever I can before I sleep. I took it at PTE centers in Perth. It is the one near Elizabeth Key train station, second floor. You will just cross the street. Then when you book your exam, but I think they already fixed it on their website, you have to really be careful on the details. Make sure that everything is exactly the same as the details that you have on your passport. Put your middle name next to your given name. Before, they didn't have any instruction there. That's why I know people who paid twice to take the exam because the first time that they paid, when they arrived at the center, they weren't allowed to take the test because when they presented their passport, they didn't put their middle name. And I think the best thing that I did is I took the mock test as much as I can. And I always tell this to people who ask me, no matter how good you are in English, may it be listening, speaking, writing, whatever, if you get overwhelmed with how the test will run with the exam, with what are the things that you will be expecting in the exam, you will get anxious, more nervous. But when you familiarize yourself with the exam, you know how the flow will be, you'll get more relaxed and somehow it will build your confidence because you know what's gonna happen. And the number one, well, the only app that I use is the Ape Uni. I'm not sponsored or anything, but that's the only app that I used. I paid for the VIP for 1 month, which gives you unlimited mock tests. And that is only $24.95 AUD. That will really help you a lot. Don't get confused with the scores because it's not gonna be like the actual score. I didn't know the time that there is like superior score or whatever for you to have like more points when you apply for your next visa or your PR or whatever. I just knew it after I took the exam. So during that time, I am not like forcing myself to get a perfect score. My only goal is to pass and to I only prayed for, Lord, please help me to get the scores that I needed to pass so I won't be needing to take the test again. That's why when I got my score, I think I posted it on my Instagram. I was really shocked because I wasn't really expecting it. Next is I went back and studied basic English. Yes, guys, for me, I believe that everything is built from the simplest or the basics. Go back to your subject verb agreement, plural forms, past, present, future, singular, etc. The basic English, because when you get confident with those stuff, then it will really help you when you speak, when you write, and when you listen to something, you will understand it better. Then you should focus on number one is your speaking skills. You need to practice that because four parts of the exam is purely about your speaking skills: the retell lecture, read aloud, describe image, and repeat sentence. Second is listening. You can try listening to podcasts and videos and then rewrite it because it's super important, the dictation part. And then the reading and the writing, it just comes next. They're still significant, but when you practice more on your speaking and listening, then I think for me, reading and writing just follows. So that's it for now. I think I want to discuss also tips per category. So if you have any question that I wasn't able to cover here, let me know in the comments and then I'll try my best to answer you one by one. And yeah, stay tuned for my blog post. I have compiled everything that you need for the PTA exam, the before, during, and after. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye.